Join us on an unforgettable 4 days in Iceland. We'll show you all the worthwhile stops and share some tips that you'll want to keep in mind when planning your trip here. We stayed in the town of Vogar, which is about 20 minutes from the capital city of Reykjavik. We will be spending all of our 4 days here in the southwest part of Iceland. We chose to stay in Vogar rather than the capital city, simply just to avoid the crowds and hard-to-find parking spots. Vogar is only 10 minutes from the airport, so it was a great location for us. We officially landed here in Iceland. We got our vehicle, we got our coffees. Check out this cute little thing. Nice little Jeep so we can go off-roading. Got our coffees. We're ready to explore.
This was mine?
Yeah. It is not a rumor that food is overpriced here on the island. Your first stop when you land in Iceland should be the local grocery store, because otherwise eating out is going to drain your bank account in a matter of days. Matt and I barely purchased enough for 2 days worth of food, and it cost about 150 Canadian. Also, just a pro tip here, skip out on the water bottles because the tap water is glacier water and it is so delicious. We checked into our Airbnb, unloaded our groceries, and drove to Reykjavik to explore. Reykjavik may be small, but it packs a big punch. This vibrant city is bursting with charm, from its rainbow streets and cozy cafes to its modern art and Viking history.
So what are you doing today? No, not much. We're just heading to an active volcano to go see a lava field.
After Reykjavik, we drove about 40 minutes to the Crater Row near the very popular Blue Lagoon Spa. This area has had 12 eruptions in 4 years.
It's actually lava rock. You feel it, guys. It's crazy. You're stepping on lava.
Actually, it's really light.
Crazy.
Wow. So we made it to an active volcano here close to Keflavik. I am not going to try to pronounce the name. I'm going to butcher it, so I'll leave it right here, let you know the name of the active volcano here. And we're actually heading to the lava field. We're going to go take a view of the volcano. It is actually a beautiful spot, very quiet. Right now it is 10 p.m. The sun doesn't go down till midnight, and even then, it is just a very dim light overnight, and then the sun rises again officially at 3 a.m. It is about a 3-kilometer walk to the volcano. Nobody's out here. Beautiful. It's so quiet. I should also mention that it is beginning of July, so that's why the sunlight lasts so long. But join us as we go check out this active volcano.
Just 10 days after we hiked this very area, it erupted again just before 4 a.m. local time. Around 300 people were evacuated, and people in nearby towns were told to keep doors and windows shut because of the poisonous gases.
This is actual lava rock. It's amazing. I never thought I'd put my hands on lava rock. It's truly amazing. Check out the view though here. Look at that. That is amazing. Amazing. If you look closely, you can see down there how far the lava went. It went quite a ways down the hill.
Almost reached the summit.
If I get to where I think the viewpoint is, there's another level up. It looks like the moon, and I keep saying that, but it just looks like what the moon would look like to me. It's midnight here in Iceland. We're still in Canadian time, so we're out here hiking. We've been hiking for about 2 hours. Nobody is out here, but look how bright it is still. This is the darkest it's gonna get here tonight. The sun doesn't go fully down. This is pretty much it. We're trying to get to the end of the trail, the volcano here. I think we have 1 kilometer left. We'll see how it goes, but this is it. This is nighttime, midnight here in Iceland.
On your travels, you're going to see sheep just chilling on the side of the road or even in the middle of it. These sheep aren't lost. They're free roaming and living their best lives. During the summer, farmers let them wander the countryside to graze. Our first stop on day 2 was about 40 minutes from Reykjavik. The Pingvalier National Park is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it is the first stop on the Golden Circle. Something you'll need to keep in mind when traveling to all the tourist stops is that parking is not free. Parking costs between $8 to $10 Canadian for each stop. We easily spent $40 in parking fees in just 1 day. You don't need to worry about carrying cash as payment is taken by credit card.
This way, then that way. Definitely getting Jurassic Park vibes here in the park. So one thing we did want to mention is there are these little bugs called midges. They are like mosquitoes. They do not bite, but they are rather annoying. They fly in your mouth, they fly in your nose, they fly in your eyes. So if you can purchase a net that goes over while you're hiking, it's probably your best bet. Probably depending on the time of year. We're here at the beginning of July, and they're quite a nuisance.
They definitely are.
Our next stop was Foss. These waterfalls are known as Iceland's bluest waterfalls. These falls are also located in the Golden Circle.
So we are not kidding when we say that these little annoying bugs are everywhere. They get up your nose, in your eyes. They're especially worse near water. We just went to go check out a waterfall, but they are bad. You'll be covered in them. Like you can't even stand still for 5 seconds to take a decent picture. So definitely recommend some sort of head netting. I think I wish we would have did that, but you live and learn, right?
Our next stop on the Golden Circle was the geothermal area where the geyser is. The geyser does erupt about every 3 to 4 minutes, so you can't miss it.
We just arrived at Goldfos Falls, and I'm telling you, I've never seen something so beautiful. I've never seen a waterfall this amazing. It's like layered with just, look at that, different tiers. These are the biggest waterfalls that we've ever seen. And you know what? We're gonna try to go right there to the edge of the waterfall. Let's go, check it out together. Day 3 here in Iceland, and we are on our way to check out some more waterfalls. This one is called Seljalandsfoss Waterfall. This is the one that you can actually go behind and visit. So we're on our way now there, and then we're gonna check out another waterfall, the Black Sands Beach afterwards, as well as the Plane Wreck. So we're excited to take you with us. We're heading up there. We did not bring any rain gear, which you definitely should. So we're gonna go check it out. We're gonna get soaked, but it's well worth it. That looks pretty sketchy up there. Look at that. Do you wanna make it? Do you wanna go do it?
Oh yeah.
Alright guys, we are behind the waterfall. We officially made it through. It was a little slippery, a little rocky. You obviously go at your own risk, but the view is amazing. Like I said, you're gonna get wet, you're gonna get soaked, but check the view out. And how often can you say that you went behind this amazing waterfall in Iceland?
We had to take a double take on this one as we were on our way to the next waterfall. We thought maybe all these bras on the fence were a symbol of breast cancer awareness. But nope, it has no significance, and now tourists from all over the world add their bra as a sign that they were there. Now, the spot that I've been looking forward to all day, the Plane Wreckage.
Right now we're headed on a 45-minute hike in pretty plain and easygoing terrain. However, it is very windy. It is not recommended to do this in the winter as the weather can shift and change very rapidly. But we're headed to the wreckage, the famous plane wreckage here in Iceland. It happened in 1973. I think that it's because they ran out of fuel or they didn't de-ice the plane properly, and they did crash. And everybody survived. There was no serious injuries, but it has become an iconic place here to visit in Iceland when you come. Plane has been stripped, so there is leaving just the shell of the plane left, but it is a cool place to visit. And Justin Bieber even filmed one of his music videos here. So let's go, check it out. Well guys, we made it. It was 45 minutes. Like I said, it's a very plain, very easy terrain. It is windy, but we made it right there. We'll get a better view as we get closer. Hopefully you can get a great view, but the ocean is actually right behind there. And they were actually trying to land, there's a landing strip just down there, not too far. And they obviously didn't make it. Everyone survived, like I mentioned earlier, but yeah, there she is. Well, we made it here to our last stop today to the black sand beach, which is famous for its obvious black sand. Now, one thing we do want to say is be careful of the sneaker waves here. You don't want to get too close to the waves. They're called sneaker waves for a reason. They're going to come up and sweep you off your feet if you're not paying attention. So I know that you're going to want to get that great picture or video. It's not worth it. So just be very cautious of the waves. Here we are. It is about 25 minutes away from the plane crash site drive. It is a beautiful drive through the mountains and then down here. Definitely recommend doing it. So let's go check out the black sand beach.
And a fun fact for you, this black sand gets its dark color from the presence of volcanic minerals and rock fragments, particularly basalt, which is rich in iron. This material is typically found near volcanic activity, either from lava flows that cool and erode into sand or from the erosion of volcanic islands. Day 4 here in Iceland. We spent so much time driving and sightseeing that we deserve some downtime at the Sky Lagoon. You will need to book online prior to your visit. We purchased the salmon package, which is 180 Canadian per person. We also purchased the breakfast platter, which was an additional 29 Canadian. Also included is the Sku Ritual, which is a 7-step, self-guided wellness journey inspired by Icelandic bathing traditions. The first step in the ritual is the cold plunge, which Matt was brave enough to try out.
How is it?
Cold. But I'm good now.
Step 2 was the sauna with a beautiful ocean view. And step number 3 was the refreshing cold mist. Next step is the scrub. And the second last step was the steam room, right after you put the scrub on your body. And the last step of this journey is a wholesome crowberries juice shot. The crowberries grow all over the island's lava fields. We enjoyed every moment in Iceland, and we know that you will too. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let us know in the comments which places you have been to in Iceland.